Welcome back to Drawing with Mark. It's mid-September, and so I thought I would draw some Halloween type stuff and show you how to draw that today. So get your piece of paper out. Let's turn it up and down, you know, the height way, not the long ways. And once you've got that, grab your pen and here we go. First thing I'm going to draw is a ghost. Now it's not going to be, it's going to be kind of the ghost that's in a sheet type thing. So I'm going to start my ghost right about here on my paper, and I'm just going to make kind of a scary eye like that, and then I'll make another one like this. So I've got his two eyes, and then below that I'm not going to do a nose in this ghost, but I'm going to do his mouth. I'm going to have a kind of a big mouth, and you can see he's kind of mischievous looking ghost. So once I've got that done, then I'll start right about here. And I'll go up and start doing the top of his head. And I'm going to have it come down just like that and then back over and stop about there. And then I'm going to go up right about here and I'm going to go down like so. And then the other side I'll bring down about the same. So you see I've got two eyes and then I've got the kind of tip of his little sheet he's wearing in this particular ghost. I'm going to give him a bottom lip like so. All right, now that we've got his head drawn, I'm going to go right about here. And I'm going to start drawing his arm. And I'm going to he's kind of trying to scare somebody. So it's going to go up like so. And we won't have really fingers, but you'll kind of see how he's going like that. The other side, I'm going to do pretty much the same thing. Maybe go up a little higher, a little bit more of a hand, and bring it down like so. And then once I get the two arms done, then I'm going to draw the rest of his body. It's kind of a flowing little sheet. We'll have it go there, and then we'll bring another line over that goes like this and connect it up there. And then I'm going to take another line and bring it here like this. Bring it around, and then I'll kind of bring it back up like so. And that's pretty much our ghost. Now you can, obviously you can color the eyes black or dark blue, whatever color you want, same way with the inside of his mouth. I'm going to take my eraser and just kind of erase this little part right here where I ran over the top. Like so. And you can use blue for shadows, and if I were going to put some shadows, I would put them right up into here and around the side of his face and that kind of thing. So there's your ghost. Now, if you didn't want your ghost to have kind of scary eyes, you could have done some eyes that are more like a teardrop, like so, and you could have even just put an eyeball in there if you wanted. And if you wanted him to be scared, you could draw his mouth like so. And then you could draw like this. And then he would be maybe not scared, but just kind of a sad ghost. Bad Halloween for him. Now, if you wanted your ghost to be surprised, you could draw those two circle things. The eye goes like so. And then you could make his mouth round. And then you could put a couple of eyebrows up like this, and now you've got a scared ghost. So what you could do is just replace this with this. If you want to put a lip down there, you could. You could come down here and put another lip down here. And if you didn't want this part one here to have an eyeball, you could just color that in solid black. So anyway, so that's kind of the way you would do it if you wanted a sad ghost or a surprise ghost. So that's the ghost. And of course you can make a sheet any way you want, flowing anyhow you want, and this kind of thing. And then up in here, of course, I'd make that a dark color too. Now the other thing I want to draw today is a jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lanterns are really popular at Halloween. So I'm going to start out by drawing the stem, and I'm going to put a little circle like that on top of a line, and then bring it like down like this, and then like so. Now that's the stem of the jack-o'-lantern, and then I maybe bring a line here and a line here to make it look more like the stem. Now the top has been cut out of my jack-o'-lantern, so I'm gonna bring it over like so and just draw the top by itself. And then I'll put another line like here so you can see it's got some thickness because it has been cut out of the regular jack-o'-lantern. Now I'm gonna do the rest of my jack-o'-lantern, so I'll start right about here. And I'll curve it down like so. And then maybe again like that, and maybe again like that, and just kind of bring it up to the edge so that top would fit. Now, you can do the same thing on the faces on the jack-o'-lantern that you did on the ghost. You could either have him happy, sad, or surprised. I'm going to first make this one where he looks like he's kind of not a happy jack. He's a scary jack-o'-lantern. It's Halloween after all. And I'm going to put a nose in like so. And then for his mouth, his top lip is going to be like so. But then for the bottom, I'm going to put some teeth in. So he's got some teeth that have been cut into the jack-o'-lantern and then back up like that. Now, since this is, we can see it's been cut out, I'm going to go ahead and put a line like this and like that. And then this part you could put yellow for light or black to show, but we're just basically showing where it was cut, and then it's got some thickness to it. And then you could do the same thing on these teeth by doing like so, and just a little line like so, a little line like so, maybe even the edge of his mouth like that. So now you've got the jack-o'-lantern, but of course pumpkins have kind of little ridge things in them, so we're going to pick one here and it goes down here. And then we're going to do another one here, and it goes there. Another one here, and it kind of goes there. And maybe one more that goes in the back here. And maybe one more over here. So for this line, we're going to come down and then just go back and make this into the jack-o'-lantern. And this one you could kind of maybe put part of the line and another part of the line here. And then kind of fill up there if you don't want to go in your face. Or you could just take it all the way down like this and like that. And then the same thing on this side. And so there's one jack-o'-lantern. But let's say we don't want to do him angry. We want to do him, more of a happy jack-o'-lantern. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to draw a little circle. We're going to put the top part of it on. Put a couple of lines in there like that. And then once again, we'll draw the top of our jack-o'-lantern. This time we'll go a little bigger. We're going to show that it's been cut out, carved out, and cut off the top of the jack-o'-lantern. We'll go like that. This time let's make him a long one. So we'll start here, and we'll kind of make it a long, one of those long pumpkins you see. And we'll go like so. And this time, we'll just put little rectangle eyes in it, or more of a teardrop, and then we'll put a line like that, show it's been cut and carved, and again like that. But then we'll put a little eyebrow on him like so. And then we'll just put a smile on him. And there again, we'll come down, but we'll do the teeth, just like we did before, where they've been cut. And then we'll do those little lines like so. There again, it shows it's been cut out, like that. And then of course, we got to put the lines on the top, showing once again that it's carved from a pumpkin. And then we can bring those on down like this. Maybe one down like this. And then the other one down like this. So there you have it. 2 jack-o'-lanterns. One's a happy jack-o'-lantern. One's a scary jack-o'-lantern. You've got a ghost, which you can do any kind of way you want. You can make him sad. You can make him happy. Let's color this in like I did the other one so those two match. And you can put any of these expressions on your jack-o'-lantern or your ghost. So have fun coloring them. See you next time.